KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust. Serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dedito. Always open, always local.
Coming up on your primetime news, we speak with Guamanians in Las Vegas following Monday's horrific tragedy. Plus, a South Korean judge and a lawyer face child abuse charges on Guam. And Simon Sanchez High School students will have to wait even longer for their school to be fixed. Happy and good evening, everybody, on a very dark day in America as there was chaos in the entertainment capital of the world as more than 50 people are dead and over 500 injured after a gunman, Stephen Paddock, 64 years old, opened fire on a crowd attending a country music festival Sunday night in Sin City.
The Las Vegas attack is now the deadliest mass shooting ever to happen in modern American history. KUAM's Nick Delgado spoke with several Guamanians about their experience the moment shots rang out.
A city now in recovery mode.
It's just crazy how there's people in the world that are like that can do crazy things just like that.
This the day after this man opened fire at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas.
It was pretty chaotic. There was a lot of people in uniform, roaming around the hotel. I was actually woken up around maybe 4 a.m. by SWAT members. They came into the room just to make sure everything was all clear. So,
what did they say?
They just said stay in my room, lock the door.
Guam native Nathan Martinez was sleeping in his hotel room on the 5th floor of the Mandalay Bay. It was only after constant phone calls from his coworkers he finally woke up to the bad news. And just a few blocks down the Vegas Strip,
all the security was trying to get us out of the way. People were panicking, yelling, and just fear for their life.
Guam's own professional MMA fighter John Tuck was walking the Strip when he noticed the chaos that followed the shooting.
And when we found out there was so much police, they cleared the Strip. I've never seen the Strip so empty. Went to our hotel and people just started screaming out of nowhere, and then just started running out of the lobby and just shouting, and they're saying, "Oh, they're shooting, get away, go, run."
Meanwhile, minutes away at the McCarran International Airport, former Ganya Heights resident and TSA agent Belagu Matalto Hudson recalls the active shooter alert.
The airport actually got locked down. So we actually weren't able to go anywhere. They didn't release anybody till 1:30 in the morning. Where the event was happening, you're almost across the street from where the runway's at. So they were just running to get out of harm's way, and they happened to run out on the tarmac.
While those from Guam we've reached out to confirm they are safe, many like Tuck say they are ready to help out and donate blood to the scores affected by this tragedy. Reporting for Guam's News Network, Guahu Nick Delgado.
Now, Acting Governor Ray Tenorio is calling for all GovGuam agencies to lower their flags at half staff as a mark of respect for those lives cut short in the tragic events in Vegas. Archbishop Michael Burns is also sending prayers to all affected, saying it's love that conquers hate.
It should be a lesson to all parents. Never leave your child alone in a car.
And while no injuries were fortunately reported, a couple visiting from South Korea has been placed under arrest for allegedly leaving their 2 young kids in a parked car in sweltering heat while they shopped at Kmart in Upper Tumon. Crystal Paco explains in our next story.
Quote, "We were only in the store for 3 minutes," end quote. That's what 38-year-old Sang Woo-yoon and 35-year-old Jung In-sol reportedly told police just before they were arrested and charged with child abuse and leaving children unattended or unsupervised in a motor vehicle as misdemeanors and petty misdemeanors. KUAM cameras were on scene Monday afternoon as authorities pried open a door of a gray Mitsubishi Lancer. Inside were 2 sleeping children, a 6-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl, both seen sweating profusely. The siblings appeared to be slumped forward and unresponsive to rescue personnel who made repeated attempts to wake them. According to court documents, 2 women spotted the children around 2:30 p.m. That's about the time they called 911. Only after the children were removed from the car did mom and dad appear. The time, 3:15 p.m. Fortunately, the children were unharmed. Court documents state the parents told police they turned off the car engine, rolled up the windows, and left their children locked inside while they shopped. Mom and Dad also revealed they are highly educated, Yoon an attorney and Sol a judge, both working in South Korea. Police on scene also reported seeing an increase in cases like this involving tourists. While tragedy was fortunately averted, KUAM files show Guam has had similar cases that resulted in fatalities. In 2013, a 2-year-old girl was left in a parked car for 7 hours. She suffered from suffocation and burns to almost 50% of her body. In 2014, a 3-month-old baby boy was left in a parked car just outside his house for nearly 2 hours. He was found alive but whimpering, with obvious burns to his skin, and he was seen foaming at the mouth. He died shortly after. The couple in this case was spared jail time. They were, however, court-ordered to produce a public service announcement on the dangers of leaving your child unattended in a vehicle. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
In other island news tonight, the prosecution wants the High Court to step in on a Superior Court judge's restitution ruling made last month in a high-profile shooting case involving a pair of cops. Former GPD officer Mark Torrey Jr. was only required to pay his fellow officer Albert Piolo's family $5,000 in restitution. The Office of the Attorney General filed the appeal early today with the Supreme Court, with last month Judge Michael Berdao determining the court was not the proper forum to make a determination regarding future economic earnings and loss. The family was seeking $1.8 million for Piolo's lost wages as a GPD officer. Torrey Jr. was only ordered to pay the balance for the out-of-pocket funeral expenses and catering. Earlier this year, he was convicted of negligent homicide for the shooting death of Piolo in 2015. Torrey remains under house arrest. In other news, the CLTC is not commenting on the Justice Department lawsuit filed Friday seeking to halt the program designed exclusively for native Chamorros. Administrator Mike Borja says the case is now being handled by the AG. The federal suit seeks to prohibit the Commission from refusing applications based on race or national origin. It does allege that the more than 40-year-old Chamorro Land Trust Act is discriminatory and a violation of the Federal Fair Housing Act. It references a specific case where an African-American lost his home on trust land when his Chamorro wife passed away. The CLTC controls about 15% of Guam's total land area, which is about 20,000 acres.
Meanwhile, a resolution to recognize the Chamorro people as a native tribe was introduced by Senator Michael Nicholas today. Resolution 22534 seeks for the federal government to recognize the Chamorro Land Trust and the Chamorro people. According to a press release, the resolution aims to, quote, protect the Chamorro lands and empower the Chamorro people greater than the recognition received by Hawaii under the Hawaii Homes Commission Act of 1921.
Disturbing news from the education front now as bullets were found at a pair of public schools Tuesday morning, prompting a lockdown first at Simon Sanchez High School up in Jigo. A .22 caliber bullet was found in the office at the Jigo campus, placed on a modified lockdown the campus was, for less than a half hour before the all-clear was given. Also, over in Mangilao at GW, 5 bullets were also found near an elevator at that school, though the campus did not go on lockdown. Officials say no weapons were found following checks at both schools. A similar incident took place at the home of the Sharks last Friday, prompting more than 3 hours worth of lockdown at Sanchez.
It is deja vu all over again. The Department of Public Works having canceled the $100 million procurement to rebuild one of the island's most dilapidated schools. Isabaza has more.
The school's just getting worse and worse, and I'm very, very concerned about the safety of the kids.
Jigo Mayor Rudy Matanani said this while standing outside Simon Sanchez High School after hearing that the latest bid to rebuild the school was canceled by the Department of Public Works. The cancellation comes after DPW denied a procurement protest by bidder Cortec International. The protest was filed last month and alleged that documents required by Guam law were missing in the solicitation package, and that a notice of default CTI received for a separate project should not be considered a record of default in the current project. However, a protest denial letter issued on Monday deemed both of CTI's claims as untimely, and the second claim as absurd and without merit. However, DPW did elect to cancel and revise the invitation for bid. Mayor Matanani and Guam Educational Facilities Foundation Director Phil Flores share their concerns.
Someone from Cortex said that they shouldn't use past reference of their performance in them participating in this bid. it's very well known that, you know, whatever you do in the past kind of reflects in the future. Most especially, they've been doing work for Governor of Guam, and they failed to accomplish what's needed, let alone this $100 million project.
Well, I think there are comments about the documents just a smokescreen. What they're really trying to do is force the government of Guam, Public Works, to ignore the default, the non-ADA compliant sidewalks, the delays in completing the bridge projects.
However, in a press release from CTI, the company is adamant that DPW violated procurement law by failing to include half a dozen documents. It also claims DPW violated Guam law by allowing a notice of default to stand as a record of default without adjudication through the Guam courts. CTI also alleges it was treated unfairly in an attempt to interfere with the evaluation process. However, DPW said the allegation of bias is unprofessional and based on unsubstantiated speculation. The bid will now be revised before it's reissued. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Paza.
All right, please do stay tuned, everybody. More when Primetime continues.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
When we face an uncertain path, when we struggle with life's challenges, and when the unexpected happens, it's a beautiful day. We rely on the people we trust, it's a beautiful, who we can always count on. And the ones who give us the most care throughout the years. Rely on Calvo's Select Care to give you the comfort and security you need wherever you are. Calvo's Select Care, health care that's always there for you.
At ITE and get double data on the network that gives you more.
It's Hyundai's Kick Off the Savings event going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Score big, save big with the all-new redesigned Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. Gain those extra yards with up to 45 miles per gallon highway and an introductory savings of $4,500. Or check out Guam's best offensive line, like a new Accent starting at $11,995 or the new Elantra starting at $16,995. How about the new Tucson starting at $19,995? Plus, every new Hyundai gets Guam's best warranty. It's Hyundai's Kick Off the Savings event at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
The Cheers Guam Series presents the largest wine event of the year, WineFest 2017. Enjoy an evening with over 150 wines from around the world on Friday, October 6th, as the Hyatt Regency Ballroom transforms into an international wine extravaganza. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. General admission tickets are $66 and are available at the Hyatt Deli and all 76 Circle K locations. Super premium tickets are $180 and are available at the Hyatt Deli. Purchase your tickets today. Must be 21 years or older to attend. Savor the wines of the world at WineFest 2017. Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Guam's military buildup has the strong support of the government in Tokyo, and the North Korean missile threats helped fuel a further drop in Japanese arrivals. Now, those were but two of the key points in a speech Tuesday by the Japanese Consul General. Nestor Lecanto was there and explains in this next story.
In wide-ranging remarks before the Tumonbay Rotary Club, Consul General Shinji Urabayashi says Pyongyang's menacing words, along with the rising cost of tour packages, a weakened yen, and a decline in airline seats, all contributed to the slump in arrivals. Still, he is hopeful of a rebound.
I hope in the near future the trend will be reversed and many Japanese tourists, like in the past, will be back again.
He says Japan is America's top ally in the region, and he wishes for continued close ties.
Not only for Japan's security, but also to peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific region, especially during the difficult times like now, during the latest threats from North Korea.
On the relocation of U.S. Marines from the Japanese island of Okinawa, he says the Tokyo government has come through with more than $3 billion for the move. He deferred to the local military and recent remarks by Rear Admiral Shoshana Chatfield on the build-up specifics.
I assure you that my government highly supports this effort.
But the Consul General closed with a very personal message. He said he had the honor of attending several World War II memorial services.
My heart ached to listen to what happened here in summer more than 70 years ago. The fact that many Chamorro people experienced much pain and sufferings.
Consul Urubayashi said he couldn't find words to express his feelings at the time, but took this opportunity to offer his condolences. He has since found a greater appreciation for the humility of the Chamorro people and a deeper understanding, he says, of their expression of tolerance.
We have forgiven, but we will never forget.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Well, credit reporting agency Equifax has completed its investigation of September's massive cybersecurity breach. It says an additional 2.5 million consumers may have been impacted for a total of 145.5 million, which is nearly half the population of the United States. The compromised data includes Social Security numbers, birthdays, addresses, and driver's license numbers. A website's been set up, which is EquifaxSecurity2017.com, wherein consumers can sign up for credit file monitoring and theft protection. You're also encouraged to keep checking your credit accounts for unexplained charges.
A bill that would allow for Merit Award recipients to attend the Guam Community College their freshman and sophomore years received support from both GCC and the University of Guam. Bill 148, introduced by Senator Luis Muñoz, went up for a public hearing. The current law only allows for Merit Award recipients to attend UOG and complete their four-year degree there. Kit Nonato from GCC's Council on Post-Secondary Affairs believes the college should be an option for merit scholars to get their degree as well.
Receiving a merit scholarship indicates that a student stood out from their peers. They can lead, they're involved with the community, and they challenge themselves to accomplish greater goals.
Care for young children.
UOG officials also expressed some concern about whether students can fulfill the Merit Scholar requirements and complete their degree within the four-year time frame because some classes from GCC may not be transferable.
Well, a group of 15 judges from the Philippines is visiting the island after attending last week's Pacific Judicial Council meeting up in Saipan. They met Monday with Federal Magistrate Judge Joaquin Manabusan Jr. and toured the district court building. Delegate spokesperson Judge Georgina Hidalgo was impressed with the local facilities, saying Philippine courts are becoming overwhelmed with cases related to President Rodrigo Duterte's crackdown on drugs.
So that's one of the things we do, positive motion. This positive motion.
At least that is a help to curb the drug menace in the Philippines. Because if people will be prosecuted, then this will be a deterrent, and also it will give chance also for the dependents to go into rehabilitation.
Still, the Duterte administration has come under fire from international rights groups over extrajudicial killings. Thousands have been killed in police raids against suspected traffickers. The Philippine judges are on their way back home after 4 days of presentations, lectures, and continuing legal education at the Judicial Conference.
The Department of Integrated Services for Individuals with Disabilities is inviting the community to come to their workshops throughout October for National Disability Employment Awareness Month. DISA Director Ben
So they
Savino.
know what resources exist, what options exist. Throughout the month, we're going to be having workshops that are targeted towards pre-employment, preparation for, the job seekers, so they can learn how to write a good resume, fill an application, do a mock interview. We've got a number of partners, and on October 11th, that's the big day, our conference.
They will be hosting a workshop for employment opportunities within Guam this Thursday. The workshop will be held in the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation Conference Room on the 6th floor of the DNA building from 9 a.m. to 10:30 in the morning.
A flag ceremony honoring Korean War vets was held on Monday at the Guam Congress Building. The ceremony is the first in monthly ceremonies hosted by the Committee on Military Affairs to honor various vets organizations locally. An exhibit will also be held in conjunction with the ceremonies. For the rest of the month, visitors are able to see a display of artifacts from the Korean War in the Guam Congress Building's lobby. The ceremonies will be held every first Monday.
Well, chocolate lovers, you are going to absolutely love this next story.
That's me.
The new Gold
Chocolate.
Discovery Collection was rolled out by Godiva at the Tea Galleria in Tumon. It was a night of flavors and fashion because along with the debut of the new luxury chocolates, fashion designer Sophie and Kochevalu designed 4 dresses inspired by the new collection. Kochevalu is an East London-based French fashion designer.
My personal work, I try to create wearable art with upcycling material. So usually I take, already used object or fabric or products, so boxes or toys or like plastic material. So this, I've just been applying the concept to a luxury brand, which kind of take it to a next level.
Kochevalu's artwork, along with the dresses, will be on display at the Tea Galleria through November.
Now, of course, we were there. The fashions were absolutely amazing.
Right.
The visiting designer, Anne Sophie, was incredibly gracious. She was wonderful to talk to. And we made between us, maybe sampled between 200 and 600 pieces of Godiva chocolate.
You had 599.
I had a lot.
Stay tuned, Sports is next.
A lot.
From the network that brought you up to 3 times more data comes the dawn of a new data. The epic story of Guam's only network brave enough to give 10 free gigs of bonus data on every line every month to customers who bundle their services. Reviewers are calling the offer totes awesome. Best deal ever. And yes.
Visit gta.net for details.
I prepare. I train. Through strength, determination, and focus. You can overcome anything because every step, every move brings you closer to your goals. This is what makes you an alpha.
For 20 years, Matson has been an important part of our everyday lives. Bringing in the cars we drive, the food we eat, and the materials that helped build our homes. From caring for our land through the Adaki Itanu program to generously supporting our local charities, Matson has contributed to the preservation and growth of our island. On behalf of those you've served throughout your 20 years on Guam, Matson.
The Cheers Guam Series presents the largest wine event of the year, WineFest 2017. Enjoy an evening with over 150 wines from around the world on Friday, October 6th, as the Hyatt Regency Ballroom transforms into an international wine extravaganza. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. General admission tickets are $66 and are available at the Hyatt Deli and all 76 Circle K locations. Super premium tickets are $180 and are available at the Hyatt Deli. Purchase your tickets today. Must be 21 years or older to attend. Savor the wines of the world at WineFest 2017. KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
What's up, Guam? Dave Delgado here for KUAM Sports. Thanks for watching. We start this show off tonight with a segment
we call Playmakers, where we feature a youth football organization taking part in the Guam National Youth Football Federation. Tonight, we take a look at the Tamuning Steelers. Check it out.
Playmakers, brought to you by Triple J Ford Guam National Youth Football Federation.
My name is Connor Loa and I play quarterback.
My name is Miley Santos.
My name is Kenny and I like being in Madikiki. I like playing football because you get to make a lot of touchdowns.
I like to play football because it's fun.
Hi, my name is Pedro Mark. I'm 6 years old and I play for the Madikiki Steelers. I like about catching the ball. Hi, I'm Jaden White and I'm linebacker. My name is Landon Nugget and I'm fullback. My name is Jacoby Cruz. I play quarterback and linebacker. My name is Killer Ricardi and I play linebacker. My favorite NFL team is the Dallas Cowboys.
I like playing football because I can tackle people.
I like playing football because it's humble and we respect the people. Our team is awesome because we have a good players.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Riccati. My boys, Tayden, Caleb, and Mason, they've been with the Steelers for about 2 years already. What I really like about it is that they really interact with their peers and they really bring us our family together.
This is our first year as being a team parent. Our son just turned 4, so he's the youngest player on the team.
I've been a team parent for like 2.5 years. The best thing about being a team parent is that I get to see my kids play football.
I am Lance Muniogan and I play for the Tamuning Steelers. My position is running back.
I am Irvin White. I play for the Tamuning Steelers Mega Division and my position is quarterback.
My name is Anaya Castro. I play for the Tamuning Steelers Mega Division and I play linebacker. The valuable lesson I have learned from my coaches is hard work and discipline.
My future dream is to join the NFL one day.
My favorite NFL team is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
My name's Aiden Lumba. My division is Matua. I play for the Tamuning Steelers.
My name is Keiko Gamboa. I'm in the Matua. I play for the Tamuning Steelers. I play receiver and linebacker.
My name is Samuel Serious. I'm in the Matua division. I play for the Tamuning Steelers and I play fullback and line.
What makes my team awesome is that the players we're all like family, and then our coaches make us humble.
Chiefs remain the only unbeaten team left in the NFL, improving to 4-0 on the season behind their 29-20 win over the Washington Redskins. Kirk Cousins, 14 of 24, 215 yards and 2 touchdowns. Terrell Pryor with the touchdown reception here, 3 grabs for 70 yards. Alex Smith, 27 of 37, 293 yards, 1 touchdown passing, 1 rushing. Travis Kelce pulling down the pass right in front of the defender. At the goal line for 6, Kelce getting his dance on, filling it in the end zone. Drinks on him tonight. Running back Kareem Hunt, 21 carries, 101 yards, 4 receptions for 20 yards in the win for KC. Well, that's going to do it for sports. We're back right after this.
Take on any road with intuitive all-wheel drive. The Nissan Rogue, Murano, and Pathfinder.
48 hours. That's all we get in a week. But those 48 hours, we try to make them last forever. How? By filling them fast with all the right stuff. With a lot of laughter, a little drama, some adventure, and a whole lot of love.
Dad, Mom's here.
It happens pretty quick.
Bye, Dad.
But it's cool. Because the rest of the week, we talk about our plans.
You want to go to the beach?
On how to make the next 48 hours last us a lifetime.
Find the car of your dreams at triplejguam.com. Get a real-time view of every vehicle in our inventory. Pre-qualify instantly and save time at the dealership. Triple J says yes.
All right, everybody, we are going to wrap up this newscast and segue to Isa Baza with Health, Home, and Lifestyle the best way we know how by welcoming some new people to the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. They are led off by Frank St. Nicholas Gumabon. Happy 55th birthday, sir. And this comes from your family.
And happy birthday going out to Trisha again.
Very nice. Now, you too can be part of the club. Just go to KUAM.com and register, and then tune in. Easy as that.
And that's our show. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Easy, thanks.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.